Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back into the channel for more Final Fantasy. Well, not the game, but the trailers. I think you guys have maybe kind of wanted to see a trailer reaction. I've seen at least one or two comments. So today I wanted to bring you guys the final trailer reaction. So I did do a trailer reaction for the first two, I think, that had come out. And so now I'm going to be reacting to the last three that I've missed, including the one that dropped, I think a week ago now, or a couple days ago. I think it was a week ago. We are officially a month and some change out from part 2 dropping. And so I've had a very different stance on a lot of this. I know that you guys have been wondering why I'm not willing to do Crisis Core, why I'm not going back to the original. And I think that a lot of that just has to do with, because I started with the remake, I really do want to finish with the remake and then go back to the older games. I know it might not make sense. I know a couple of you guys had suggested playing up to the part in the original, but I think I'm not like at a loss of games. Like, I have such a massive list of games that I can play that I'm willing to wait until part 3 comes out and then go back. And I know that doesn't maybe make sense for a lot of you guys, and it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy this that much. It's just, I really want to be able to give you guys this kind of different experience, because right now, every reaction that you guys are getting from me is something that is untouched from the original playthrough. There's no pre-connotations, any biases. I'm not going in with any like previous knowledge of what once was and what I would expect out of this. And maybe that's not the perspective that you want, but I figured that this is something unique that I can bring to you guys. So that's the business of OG and Crisis Core. I've said it a lot, but I just want to keep saying it because I always want to make sure you guys have like a good expectation of what you're going to see here. Why I haven't done the trailer reactions earlier is I am a very excited person. Okay, I'm a very like I feel so deeply for games. I get emotionally invested. You guys probably saw that in my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Part 1. I really do put my whole heart and soul into every single game, and I say it every video, but every single time I see trailers or get some access to it, I feel like it does sometimes change the experience for it. But I'm sorry, I'm so sniffly today. I'm ready to get excited with you guys. I finally, like, we are a month and again, a couple days out from the next one dropping. And so I'm ready to get excited with you guys, because now a lot of times it's just me trying to avoid getting so excited that I can't sit here and wait any longer. And so I try to just calm my nerves down, calm my excitement down, and just like tailor it back a little bit. And so, yeah, now that we're close to it coming out, I'm ready to fully get into the hype with you guys. So I thought we would start that with watching the trailers as you guys have requested. So let's dive straight into it. And then I'm going to just go back to back with all of my trailer reactions, and then we'll kind of dive into it after. So I hope you guys enjoy these maybe final, I don't know, maybe they'll drop another one, I don't know, these final reactions. So yeah, I'm fully excited with you guys. I want to see all the comments down below for what you guys are, well, no spoilers, but for what you guys are most excited for, or what these trailers maybe made you guys excited for. So with that, let's dive right into them. First one, go. Oh, I'm so excited. I really finally feel like I can invest my emotions into the excitement and the buildup for this game, because it's finally getting closer. You know, it's one of those things that when you're, obviously I was just as excited 6 months ago, but I think I just didn't allow myself to be as excited. So this is it. It's happening. Okay. So the first one happened, I think, about 4 months ago, and it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth release date announcement trailer. So let's go. PlayStation.
The world's ending.
Yeah.
At least, that's what everyone's saying.
This sky, I don't like it.
The world will be saved, but will you?
Ready to fire, sir. Welcome to the New World Order.
Oh!
Fire!
One of the hardest fights. One of the most difficult fights. Change
Just
formation.
close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
I missed the
Planet runs out
combat.
of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh,
Sephiroth. You
The-
see.
Wait, whose
So
voice
you
is
heeded
that?
the call too, did you? What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers
Chocobo's
down
climbing.
there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of
Wait,
finding
what?
Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect they're soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived.
Cellular
You
degradation.
know the truth. Trust in me.
No. Water creatures are a big no.
Come on!
Oh, it's cool seeing her go from the DLC to being, yeah. She's gonna be in the base game. Of course. It can't be Final Fantasy without some massive machines. Another horse boy.
Look!
Oh my gosh! I hope we get to dance again. Racing. What? Chocobo racing? Mini games! Mini games! Oh my gosh.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
That guy. So that's the guy that I don't know anything about. Well,
A weapon?
underwater?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber? It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
Oh my goodness. When's it gonna come out? I wonder right now. I'm just kidding. Wow. February 29th. Oh my goodness. I didn't even realize the pre-order of the collector's edition. I think I had asked you guys about that. It's a Sephiroth statue. Are you kidding me? Includes digital content as well. Holy cow, guys. Ah! I have so many thoughts. I don't know if I should wait till the very, very end. Okay, I'll wait till... Okay, first of all, that actually showed us a lot. I think the first two trailers that I reacted to, there wasn't a whole lot. Like, there wasn't that much stuff. I mean, here we saw there's going to be mini games. Everybody here knows mini games are my absolute favorite. There's a lot happening and there's a lot of characters that I don't understand who any of them are either. But it was really cool also to see kind of the worlds collide with the DLC and coming into her. Now she's going to be part of the main game and everything, but it has been a while, so I'm forgetting some people's names. I know that sounds crazy, but at this point I played a couple games between when I played FF7. I mean, I guess it's crazy to think, but that was around the first half of last year. Like, it actually has been quite some time. But okay, let's dive into the next trailer, and then again, I'll give you guys my final thoughts at the very end. So let's go. Next one. Okay, let's go. Okay, this one is the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth theme song announcement trailer that I think came out around a month ago. So let's go. All right, same message.
I'm feeling every single bullet.
Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
Oh, our boy.
Sephiroth.
What am I supposed to
That's a
do?
character we haven't seen, right?
Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass.
Wanted Biggs.
Sometimes, I don't even know who I am. I forget things everyone else remembers just fine.
Haunted
And know things
Hotel.
I've got no right knowing.
Cloud, it's okay. You saved me before. Now it's my turn.
Is it you, or is it the pooch?
Hey.
I'm just messing with you. That there is our man.
When fate sets us a challenge, we must rise to meet it.
Are you ready to rumble?
Aaron, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Oh, please let me get some more Southern Draw. Wow. Got a little bit of a country vibe kind of going at parts. All right, I'm not looking forward to the boss fight.
Look at me, Barrett. You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Promise not to tell? When she wakes up, a staring man is gonna kill her.
This was at the Game Awards and I looked away for the whole time. No promises to keep. Yeah, this came on and I like ran out of the room so I would avoid it. Wow. Red. It's the art style that gets me. Dancing. Marlene's father. I'm getting chills. The guy she talked about.
Please, I'm begging you, lend me your strength.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I have so many thoughts. Okay, one last one. Okay. We'll go. And if we weren't already excited enough, 3 days ago, I believe it was, is Destined for Rebirth. Let's go. I'm so excited for the combat. I really am. Oh, yes, we've got cowboy hats.
What happened to this place?
It was Sephiroth.
It can't be.
He wants to finish what he started and rule over the
Tight
planet.
formation.
You coming?
Way ahead of ya.
Yuffie. Her name finally came to me. You can tell by the first trailer I forgot. Red.
Let's get to work.
Okay, we saw that creature before.
Truly a model soldier.
Oh, the creepy lab guy.
We can handle this.
I will reclaim our world.
That's so epic. Okay, a lot of that was similar scenes that we had seen, but a little bit of a hype. Okay. All right, still building it up. All right, let's dive into this and just talk about these trailers a little bit too. Well, I think the last time I did this, I actually kind of like flipped through. So let's do that. I'm going to kind of walk through and like click through the frames of it as I'm kind of talking about my thoughts and feelings. So let's go back to the first one. Wow. Yeah, and this is why I've held off, because I think even the first two trailers, they didn't get me the same amount of excitement that these ones did. I mean, getting to see all the different things, like this first trailer, I feel like really showed us a lot of what we're going to see. There's a couple different things kind of at play here that it's important to remember is one, this game is truly special for a lot of reasons. And I think for every single person, it's going to be different. I think for a lot of you guys, it hits a special place because of the nostalgia, right? Like if you played the original one, then of course, getting to see a remake after so many years, I believe the first one came out the year I was born, actually. So to see a remake being done like this is truly incredible. I mean, to get to enjoy the memories of the OG one and then see just how much they've changed and expanded and maybe built upon the original one, for you guys, that's going to hit a special place. For me, I wasn't here for the excitement of even the first part, because I hadn't discovered Final Fantasy. I've talked about this before, but I'm such a product of my siblings and they just never played Final Fantasy, and so neither did I. And we also didn't have PlayStations until I started streaming. I never had a PlayStation. So it definitely was something that just never was really on my radar. I know a lot of people always raved about it growing up, and actually a lot of my friends looking back had played Final Fantasy. That was like the game that they said that they played, and I was over there playing like Halo and GTA and Call of Duty and just random different things. So for me, this is the first time that I'm getting to be excited at the release of one, because I came into the game a lot later than when it first came out. And so now I'm actually getting to be here with you guys and experience that excitement, that build up, that like waiting on the edge of our seats to get our hands on it, So it's truly an honor to get to be in this position to begin with and to have discovered that game last year. And honestly, I hadn't even realized that another part was coming out when I first started playing it until you guys mentioned. I didn't even realize that it was a 3-part game as well. So I believe we're going to have a third part, right? I thought it was a 3-disc one in the original. And so I'm expecting that there's going to be a third part. I mean, it would make sense to me. I find it so incredible that they were able to build that much on top of the original game. I know you guys have talked about how long the original game was to begin with, but I think that what's happening here is special. Do I want all games to go to this in the future? No, because I'm impatient and that's why. But it is truly special to get to like be here and be excited with you guys. So starting right away, we've got this like destruction right going on. This character, I don't really know a lot about this character at all. I've seen a couple comments, so that's where it's like the comment section is so dangerous. You guys are so excited and I love it. But I think for a lot of people, they don't realize that I haven't played the original, and so there's so much that I don't know. So we haven't seen this character really too much. I mean, we've seen him, but I'm not aware of him very much. We've got this like celebration going on and a little bit of like this wartime different look. So is this like a different time period? Is this in the same world? I mean, my knowledge of this is we've only seen that deserty area that the Shinra building was and everything. So we've still got our classic baddies with their the specs or whatever it is. This guy has taken over, right? So his father fell. So he has taken over. He was a difficult fight. If you guys remember my playthrough, I struggled with him. I think I actually had to redo that fight as well. So it'll be interesting going up against him again. I'm assuming he's going to be a boss in this one as well. Right away, the graphics I'm loving. I think that's something I've always loved about Final Fantasy, at least with 7 and 16, because that's the only knowledge that I have on it, is I love the details too. I mean, you can see the fabric detailing is just beautiful. Hair, I talk about this all the time, but hair is one of those really awkward things in games. I'm assuming that is really difficult to capture. So we've got some big weapons in this. We also have more fauna happening. So there's a couple areas where we're seeing this like life come back to the earth, and we've got red. This is cool. This is giving that like old world meeting, or like the taking over of nature, like nature kind of springing back up amidst the destruction and the aftermath of it. So I like the contrast between that and the machines. That's actually why I've always loved Planet Alana. Beautiful game. That kind of has that too. Cosmo Canyon. Okay, this is what I think I'm most excited for. I'm assuming that this is where all of those shops and things, is it going to be like the new city that we get to explore and there's dancing and there's all this fun stuff happening? I don't know. This one looks kind of barren. I don't think this is that city, but we definitely have this kind of like country southern vibe happening with some of the characters. We've got some cowboy hats going on. It's kind of interesting. I think it's easy to go to. It's like this country feeling, but I think it's just that it's the rural side of it, right? It's just a rural civilization kind of popping up in the middle of a desert. We have pirate ships happening. There's pirate ships. This person, who the heck is this? I don't know. I don't know who this is, but they come out looking like they've got 5. Okay, they've got 5 toes. I wonder if they once were human or something, and then maybe they went through some of the weird lab testing. But Sephiroth wanted this person. So here we go. We see Sephiroth standing with this creature, whoever it is. I wonder if it's another ancient or something. No, probably not. We've got Cloud. And yes, this thing you guys always brought up. I guess I thought it was, I remember when we first saw it in the distance towards the end of the first part, and I thought it was like a Moogle or something, but it's very much not a Moogle. And you guys said I would learn more about it in this part. So I'm interested to see that. Kate Sith, Kitty Wallop. Okay. So new character, Kate Sith. So that's actually going to be one of our companions. Interesting. Drop kick. Okay, the kitty can drop kick. And we've got a Jeep. We've got some kind of like car Jeep looking machine. So we're gonna have a couple different vehicles of transportation, I guess. I'm imagining that the world is gonna be much more larger than I think the first part. I've seen a lot of different systems to travel. So yeah, you can see braking, exit buggy. We've got a buggy. I know we can ride the chocobos now, which was kind of fun because going to Final Fantasy 16, that was something we got to do, was get to ride the chocobos. So it'll be cool to get to do that in this one too. We've got multiple different areas too. So we have the like canyon, the deserty area. We've got the rural, the industrial, complex kind of parts. And then we've got chocobos climbing up walls and flying. I'm excited for the flying part. And they come in different colors too. That one kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty. That's a Statue of Liberty chocobo right now. These guys are back finally. Also, this is confusing me. We've got the combination of like maid outfits and There's pool floaties, but then it feels piratey with this giant barrel, and she's dressed like it's 2023. And his calf muscles, something is, wow, he is a biker. Also, one of his calves looks massive compared to the others. And then we've got Cloud riding a, oh my gosh, what are they called? You can rent them all the time. I'm blanking on them. I know what they are, but I'm blanking on them right now. That's cracking me up. All right, and then we've got these guys, which we saw them a little bit in the DLC and also the base game, and then that was always confusing, and I never knew what was happening. We did get a little bit of information on them, so we knew it was something to do with their training, right? I think they were people that just didn't cut the training of what Cloud and the other guy with the dark hair is. So this guy's kind of explaining it. They've got something going on. Sephiroth is here. A lot of scenes between Sephiroth and Cloud, so it's going to be cool to see that collision happen, because that just wasn't very much there until the very end of the first part. And then we've got this venomous creature. The bosses are going to level up in this, I'm sure, just by looks of it alone. It really looks like the bosses are going to challenge us. Here we go. We see Kate Sith again. So this is Kate. I thought it was a Moogle, but also Kate's riding wow. I wonder if this was a little bit, I mean, I know this isn't a foreign concept to have like a smaller little creature and then have a larger, like a lot of times it's mech, right? It'll be a mech and a girl or something like that. But this reminds me of the combination of Nunu. Wait, no, not, is it Nunu and Womp? The League of Legends characters. It's Nunu, right? That, is it Nunu and the smaller creature that, they're like a pair or something. I wonder if that's where League of Legends kind of got the idea for doing something like that. Because just looking at these alone, that's what it reminds me. It looks like Kate is always riding this giant Moogle-looking creature. I say that everything looks like a Moogle. That's not true. More bosses, more creatures. It looks like Sephiroth is going to be on our side. That's a team. Sephiroth on our side. That's so confusing. I wonder how that happens. I guess there's greater evils at play than Sephiroth, I guess. We're gonna have some underwater stuff, it looks like. We've got more horse boys, we've got more trolleys, anything from the trolley deer, and our classic show. So we're definitely gonna get that city nightlife that we enjoyed so much. That was an experience. Oh wow, what a shot. What a shot. Okay, moving on. Mini games. I am so incredibly excited for this. While I didn't play the mini game in the DLC, what was it called? We were just talking about this. I'm blanking on it, but I did not play it as it was supposed to be played, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. I also am just a mini game fiend. It was not Witcher 3, it was Gwent 3. It hasn't been Cyberpunk, it's been Roach Race. I will try to avoid, I think part of it is probably my avoidant personality of trying to prolong the game as long as possible by just sinking my teeth into a mini game of some sort. Saucer Brawler, Cloud Strife. It's so cute. And then we're going to be back on the bikes, which is awesome. Actually, this is some kind of challenge. Yeah, look at the goal. We're going to have racing in this game. I wonder how it's all going to come together. You know, oh, this character, unless I'm just recognizing the beret. No, don't we know this character? Isn't this, she was in the first part. Wasn't she the one that was stealing? But she looks a little older, maybe not. Yeah, and her aunt or her grandmother was the like Robin Hood kind of character of it. I know I'm forgetting so many people, but all right, we've got these two. Yep, that is 100% her. I recognize the hat, the belt. Yep, that's her. And then this just seems like a world away. I don't know what's happening here. I wonder how much time has passed as well. Look, oh, looming behind him. Very ominous shot that you could easily miss that too when you're watching it from scene to scene. But I guess, no, this isn't one of the others. This is somebody different. This is Strider. Is that you? Strider? I don't know. That's somebody different as well. Huh. We got Tifa underwater with just, again, body proportions out of this world. We've got more underwater creatures. And this guy. It's giving vampire vibes, but maybe I'm just thinking of that because of the candelabra. I see loot already. a lot of this looks from in-game as well. So I feel like it's going to feel very much like as we're seeing this, right? Look at this detailing. You can see the hair, like the tiny hair follicles on his nose alone. I mean, look at this. You can see the pores. This is incredible. Wow. Just so well done. The different fabrics, the leather looking. It's going to be the best one yet. All right. I don't think we really need to dissect the other two trailers just because they show a lot of similar stuff. Honestly, I think there were a couple of new things in the video with the theme song as well being played. But yeah, I'm so excited. I know that it's like the only thing I can say, but all in all, I'm truly looking forward to this series. I'm probably, after we play the second one, I'm probably going to put it back and just try to forget that we're going to have to wait years until the next part. And who knows, maybe I'll end up breaking one day, and in between 2 and 3, I might end up playing Crisis Core. I might end up playing the original. I never want you guys to think that, like, while what I say in the moment is important, like my word is everything to you guys. And so I always want to be maintaining your expectations, you know, like under promising, over delivering is definitely the method I try to go with. But I also am human, and I change my mind, and certain things change and things happen. And if I end up feeling like we're going to have to wait like 3 to 4 more years for the final part, and in between that time, I really want to go back to it, then I might. Okay. So just be patient with me, bear with me. I will be planning to play this right when it comes out. I don't know if I'm going to be dropping the episodes right away, like the moment that it releases. I might be waiting like a week. I very much don't like to give you guys spoilers if I can help it. It's strange. I'm not used to playing games right when they come out, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch side. I usually wait a little bit, just because I like you guys to experience it with me. Obviously, y'all are in control of your own schedules and everything, and so I recognize that even if I release it when it first comes out, obviously you guys don't have to rush to watch it or anything like that, and so it'll just be up there for you guys to enjoy if you do want to. But yeah, I would definitely be expecting the first episode to drop as soon as I possibly can. I'll just start recording it as soon as I get my hands on it. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm assuming the 29th. So if that is the case, then you can expect an episode like a couple of days after. Or maybe it might have to be a week, because I don't want to like release an episode and then be behind already. And you guys put the spoils. Sometimes I feel like it's good for me to be a couple episodes ahead, just so I don't see anything that completely ruins it. But I do always want to encourage you guys to please give me tips and tricks. This was a totally different game for me. I mean, if you guys saw my playthrough of the first part, then you know I really did try to take on the mechanics and play the game as they want you to. I tried to get into the world of materia. I'm a materia girl. I tried very hard to play into that, but there's obviously different things that I'm going to miss, and maybe that's what a second playthrough is for. But I always want to encourage your tips and not spoilers, but just assistance, because I'm sure that there's more efficient ways for me to play the game, and I'm always open to that. Even if I'm a couple episodes ahead of you guys, I will try to change it. That happened a lot during the first part, is you guys would give me recommendations or some tips that really helped later on in the game. And so I really appreciate every single comment that you guys give me. And yeah, I look forward to bringing you guys the second part. It is truly an honor to get to be in this position to be able to create content and bring you guys playthroughs through my eyes. And it just means the world to me that you guys recommended this to begin with. I mean, this has been one that, like, Final Fantasy was always this franchise that people talked about, and I 100% pushed it to the side because I had misplaced thoughts on it or wrong ideas about what it was or what it is. And I can tell you guys, I plan to bring you more Final Fantasy beyond just the remakes and the newer games that are coming out. I really do want to go back to the older games. I think if I do go back to another one this year, it will be Final Fantasy X. That's like the most requested across the board, minus Crisis Core and the original one of FF7. But yeah, that's that. And stay tuned for some more exciting content when it comes to Final Fantasy VII and when the game releases as well. But also, I just want to say, I hope this lives up to your expectations. It's never enjoyable when you're excited for something and it doesn't meet that. And so it is important to go in with an open mind despite trailers. I don't let trailers be the end all be all. I learned that lesson really hard with Last of Us Part 2. I learned that I take trailers with a grain of salt. And so even though I'm dissecting it and everything, just know that it's getting me excited, but I'm not going to, I think, misplace expectations with this game. And I'm just going to take it as is with an open heart and an open mind. And maybe a few expectations on this one, maybe a few, but I really hope that this hits the mark with you guys and y'all enjoy it just as much as I'm going to enjoy it. So until then, I'll see you guys the next time. Bye, YouTube. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.